Hey there, welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name's Richard. I'm coming to you today from Alaska. More specifically, Skagway, the rootin', tootin'est, oldest Wild West town in America. Well, outside of Continental America, that's still America. You know what I mean? We are going to go ahead and we are going to explore Skagway today and learn about the days of 98. Well, 1998, but 1898. We're going to go off the boat. We are going to explore Skagway, get ice cream, see the days of 98 show, maybe go to a cemetery, get some fry bread, maybe find some good barbecue, have some beer, and have a good time. But I want to point out one thing before we begin, and that is the back of the ship in Skagway. Well, unless your ship backs it. I'm on the back of the ship in Skagway. You might go, hey Rich, why are you talking about Skagway in the back of the ship Skagway? Now that ship backed in. That's just forward in. This is your best whale watching of the entire cruise. Now, it's not generally now around noon when it gets going. It gets going about 4 or 5 in the afternoon. The fish are swimming in the right thing, and the whales are out here. Orcas, sperm whales, little white whales, belugas, baby beluga, and I don't even know if they're up here. But this is where you see the whales. Don't pay for an overpriced whale watching tour. Come see the whales up here. I'm going to go gather my cats. That's what happens when you take more than one person on a cruise. You gotta gather your cats and to go outside. We've got plenty of things programmed today and ready for a fun time. Now, if it's your first time here, you're probably taking the train. We're not taking the train today. We're doing things differently. So come along as we explore the oldest little frontier town and go back to the days of 1898 in Skagway. As we're leaving the pier in Skagway, they won't even let you walk here. They literally won't even let you walk on the pier anymore because they're so afraid of rocks coming down. I was on a ship, 20 years ago or so, that a rock came down on, just bounced off. But now they're taking a slightly bolder stance of protection. So when you do make it off the cruise ship, it's about a quarter mile to town. You got to walk by an RV park, through everything. Here's the important thing: the White Pass and Yukon route, which is the train over there. That's the excursion to do if you're here. I'd say do the half-day one. I did the full-day one. I got a video on that from last summer. But the White Pass and Yukon route pretty much owns this entire town. My friend likes to say this is a Canadian town masquerading as an American town because the only road in and out of here goes to Canada, eh? That's the only place you can get from here. Train, car, Canada. You can go to Juneau on a boat, eh? But I don't know why I'm sounding like a Canadian, eh? But yeah, the train, you either go all day or you can go halfway. Halfway goes to the top of the mountain, comes back all day, goes all the way over to Canada or from Canada and stops. Sometimes you take the train to Canada, get off. Sometimes you take a bus to Canada and get off, but you take a bus one way and a train the other way through the road. And I believe that's Rupert Grint was our driver last year, Ron from Harry Potter. But I do have that adventure from last year. But this year, we're gonna go into town. We're gonna see if things have opened. I got a couple things on my list. The ice cream I didn't get to have last year. The fry bread, that's kind of like a beaver tail or an elephant ear I didn't get to have last year. See if the barbecue place is back open. Had a light lunch on the ship, but enough so that if there's something good, I got room. See you in town. About a 15-minute walk into town. Anything eventful along the way happens, I'll show you what's going down. So another kind of fun fact, this entire town is actually a national park. They have a park ranger center. You can't bring firearms into here. See, firearms prohibited. We pull. And this is the National Park Center here. You do not need to pay admission to this national park. It's so far in the out of nowhere. But it is a U.S. national park. And if you come here normally, I'll let you know if they still got this. But they used to have a tour that they would do of Soapy Smith's actual house and tavern at certain times. I'm gonna ask and see if they're still doing that, just so you'll know. Scott, unfortunately, we're not in season yet, so the tours that the forest rangers do don't start until tomorrow.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna do it next week, but Scott's not. Yeah, it is currently the, what is today's date? Today's date is the 18th of May. They start on the 19th of May. They'll give you a tour of Soapy Smith's house. I'm gonna run the bathroom real quick, then we'll catch up with Scott. Skagway. So traditionally, Main Street, USA. I believe that this is what Main Street, USA was based on. My friends are like, no, it's Walt Disney's hometown of Marcel, Indiana. No, this has the popcorn, has the really weird Elks Lodge, which turned into a visitor's nowhere, turned into a visitor's information center. These are all wood-lined sidewalks like back in the day. There are some very interesting curiosities to this town that we are definitely going to explore. But yes, there's a lot of really crappy jewelry stores, much like every Caribbean town. And they are in the U.S. Yes, Alaska's in the U.S. I know. They cannot claim to be tax and duty free. So why they exist is they lie and oh, these gems come from Alaska. This gold comes from the gold. No, it's all coming from Diamonds International in New York. But I can't say much more because I don't want to get killed by the Diamonds International Mafia. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, there's a lot of crappy souvenir stores as you go down. But the Klondike Doughboy is open. Oh, this was closed last year. I thought we lost it forever. But no, we did not lose it forever. We were just here on a Sunday. They've got smoked salmon, reindeer, shaved ice, and Klondike Doughboys, which are like elephant ears or beaver tails or basically all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we've got Klondike Doughboy. I'm an American Doughboy. They also have a place down that way to get the devil's lettuce if you should want the devil's lettuce. But for right now, Klondike Doughboy. I'm gonna grab one. Probably a Doughboy first, snow cone second, and let you know how they are. So if you're not early here, this Doughboy place gets a line, and they just fry them right there, cover them in a, looks like a cinnamon sugar blend, and it's just stretched out. Put on the oil right there, and then get a fry boy. I decided I don't want to wait. Hey, Alaska fry bread from Doughboy. I decided I don't want to wait in line twice, because the line is starting to extend a bit. So I got a Doughboy and a green apple shaved ice. As soon as they come, it's going to be nice and hot and fresh. I have to take it outside and try it. But yeah, they just come out of that fryer right there. Whoop. There we go. Oh, yes. And there goes another one. They just go in as dough, and they come out as deliciousness. I'll see you when I get it. So I got my fry bread and my snow cone. I can't hold both of them and hold the camera at the same time. But they are absolutely delicious. Last few times I was here, actually, last 2 times I was here. I was here at a ship last year, the Carnival Luminosa. I was here on Sundays. Ain't no fry bread on Sunday. Fry bread's $7, snow cone $6. They charge tax on top of that. Donate to the girls that work there. They got a college fund. They need to donate some dough. As the sign says. I'm gonna finish my fry bread. I'll move on. But there's only one fry bread shop in town. There's only one fry bread shop on this whole cruise. Donut ear, elephant ear, whatever you want to call it. I call it delicious. I'll see you down. Some more stuff in town. Right, so I finished with the fry bread and the snow cone. We're pretty much in the dead center of town right now. And I want to talk about something off the beaten path a little bit. That's where the cruise ships are. That's the end of town where the road to Canada starts. Or, you know, some people say the road from Canada to America ends at the boat docks. But I'm going to take you off the main track, off these main wood-lined streets. We'll talk about the ice cream company a little bit, but I want you to turn here. To find a most peculiar of places. I've been going here for a while. This is the Back Alley Rock Shop. It's not on any cruise ship map or anything like that, and that's what makes it awesome. Is it a collection of junk, or is it a collection of gems? That is something that you have to decide. Yeah, there's some junk out front. There's some real junk out front. But you know, you can rock out with your rock out. What do I mean by that? They got whole new rock friends. So you want to rock around. They got a skull rock. What is that? $5.50. Is that like $5.50 now? Or $50? I don't know how much the skull is. The skull is pretty cool. They've got all this different rock. You can do back alley. Back is literally called back alley gold panning. But the uniqueness of some of the things in this little shop. Being kissed by a sled dog. Finding gold. Cheap oil. There's obelisk. There's even the Stonehenge dude, or not Stonehenge, Easter Island. The Easter Island dude. Lepolite. Moonstone. Lapis. No lifting. Wasn't planning on it. That looks like pyrite almost. We got black jade. Look at the pyrite. Septarian. Orca stone. I really didn't know that the Orca stone was there, but you can meet the author. That says today. It just says Saturdays, but wait. Saturdays is today. We're fortunate to be here on a Saturday and not on a Sunday. Because look, I was here on a Sunday 2 times last year. And Sunday is a rough day. Because a lot of this town's closed on Sunday. I think they all go to Canada or something. But you can see a bunch of other cool looking stones and things here. COVID level is no food. On this site in 1897, nothing happened. I don't have a large backpack, but you'll see we got all kinds of different cool things. This is a sculptured copper, and we've got natural aluminum crystals. We've got furs. Look at this. Do not touch. Look at that. That's pretty. Bear, other bear. God. That's $1,200 blue etchinate. I actually have a couple pieces actually from this store in my collection from over the years. It's kind of strange. But I do have a couple pieces. Shoplifters will be shot. Survivors will be prosecuted. Oh, there's empty bullet casings there. Oh my, a cave bear paw. It's $1,200. Woolly mammoth vertebrae. Horse, woolly mammoth teeth pair. Oh wow. Woolly rhinoceros. Just some really, really cool specimens here. See, the one thing I ever bought here was actually a money clip. I still have it to this day. It's actually in my backpack, not this backpack. My big backpack, the one nobody wouldn't be allowed in here. But yeah, it's one of those things that makes you go, go off the beaten path. Check out the Back Alley Rock Shop. I know it might not seem like a place that you should go, and yes, their sound system comes from a Bluetooth JBL speaker that's hanging there to try and get people off the main drag. I think it's got some really cool, really unique specimens inside that are worth checking out. Hate to keep referring to food stops, but all there really is here anymore is food stops, jewelry stores, and one show. But we've got Cone and Company next. I want to make sure what time they close. Oh look, Bill's back. We lost you. You went chasing trains, didn't you?
I found you. I found some coffee, and
oh, but you didn't have a snow cone.
No, I did not.
I had a legit shaved ice snow cone.
Oh yeah.
and a fry bread.
I think that old general store we went to last time is gone.
Well, we're gonna go check it out.
I think it's shut down.
Well,
do we need to get tickets for?
Yeah,
our
we're gonna
show
go
at
this way.
2:30?
We'll go this way.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna grab tickets. It's not something a lot of people know about that show. So, but we'll go grab tickets. They're just finishing up. They're honestly just finishing up the 12:30 show. It's about a 70-minute show or so. So we're gonna go pick up tickets to the Days of '98 show. But wait, I didn't talk about the ice cream store. Bill distracted me. I'll meet you in that corner, Bill. So this is Conan Company, one of the more famous landmarks here. And this is where you get the ice cream. And it kind of closes when it closes. There's always a line throughout the day, and you always go, I don't want to wait in the line. And then, guess what? It closes when it feels like it. When the cruise ship traffic stops, when there is no line, that's when it closes. So realize if you want some Conan Company, guess what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to wait in line if you want some Conan Company. Sorry, not sorry. That's just kind of the way it is. But we're continuing down this way towards a show that's been playing here for over 100 years. Now, it didn't play for 2 years during the illness, but elsewise than during the illness, it's been playing for over 100 years. It's called the Days of '98 show. You've never seen it before. Ken, Bill's gonna argue with me. It is the inspiration for a lot of the shows and stuff that are in Disney. I'm just jumping right over here. It is the inspiration for the Golden Horseshoe Review, and they always have the people out advertising it like 20 minutes or so before. I don't want to get hit by the city bus. We're jumping. I'll let you know what tickets are this year. Hey, look, they go up every year because inflation is inflation. And hey, look, if you're on a cruise other than Disney and you're in the casino, there's a Wells Fargo branch should you actually need more money. We're going to jump in to the box office. I'll let you know what the Days of '98 show is running these days. Hey, so I'm not going to lie, and again, you won't really know this, but we lost a really good segment of stores. It went down pretty dramatically, and now it's just completely disappeared. It's one of the last, I hate to say, actual locally owned segment of stores. It was a general store, a barbecue place, a bakery, everything like that, kind of all in one for all, and it's just boarded up. So it's kind of sad, kind of sort of sad. It's all just boarded up. The only thing that I've seen that popped up that kind of looks like it could be good, that's new, is the Skagway Pizza Parlor. Maybe we'll cross the street and get a small pizza just to see if it's any good or something. There used to be an amazing chili place right there, where now it says Skagway Cajun Spice, and Cajun Spice looks closed. But maybe I won't get hit by a bus. Let's go ahead and let's check out the Skagway Pizza Parlor. We got our tickets to the shows. I think it was a 28 plus tax. So, yeah, they have ice cream, and you don't have to wait in line like Conan Company. So, let's see what we're gonna get here, and we will get back to you. So, what was the name of this place? Skagway Pizza Parlor, which has been here for 2 years. I might have missed it last year. It says now open. The pizza sauce I just opened has a very Pizza Hut aroma, which I think is good. That means it's a sweeter sauce. But we got some, ooh, very nice looking cheese bread. I like garlic cheese bread, don't you?
Cheesy garlic bread.
Cheesy garlic bread it's a food group for.
Now we paid extra for the marinara sauce.
We did.
Yeah. And then you can add pepperoni or sausage to it.
It makes more sense now.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense though.
Yeah.
Oh. It's cheesy. It's garlicky.
Oh, it's good.
It's bread. It's good. It's a good snack for before or after you see the Days of '98 show. Another place that's supposedly good, it's called Cajun Spice.
And the fudge place over there.
The fudge place, I hear they pack it really well there. They're fudge packers, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what? We didn't try their actual pizza. We'll try their dough, their sauce, their garlic. It's close enough to the pizza. Skagway Pizza Parlor. Pretty good little stop. along the way in Skagway if you're waiting for the Days of 98 show, which is where we're headed next. See you there. All right, so we have walked to the end of town. There are some side streets and stuff we may explore later. Well, we got Scott. We might have him give us a tour of the Devil's Lettuce shop. Just saying. But that is the end of the road that leads all the way to Canada. If you go down it enough, you might find your way over at Sarah Palin's house. You know? Don't you know, eh? But now we are headed to hear in musical form the story of Soapy Smith, kind of the founder of this town, and a bit of a scumbag, if I do say so myself. Well, yeah.
Who's the scumbag?
Soapy Smith, you'll learn. Oh. They don't start the tours of the tavern again until tomorrow. The national park person told me. Wow. But yeah, no, Soapy Smith right there. That's the whole mural. That's the whole history of it. On the right, you see the mural on the wall, though?
She's got her leg out.
I know she does, but look at the mural on the wall on the right. That's the whole history of the town. And yes, they do try and...
No Wi-Fi.
Yeah, no Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi. They do try and attract business for the Days of 98 show by acting like they would at the Onion Saloon back in the day. You'll see they've got a real live basker. There we go. Just hanging out. Oh, got another one hanging out the other side too. So you saw there, we're gonna head in. We got our tickets. I have taken clips of this show many times before. Let's see if I can take a few this time and insert them here. If not, I will reuse some video from last year.
So I remember '98. I used to watch like Prince of Bel Air and stuff.
Wait. Yeah, Days of '98.
Yeah.
Yeah, West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Yeah.
On the playground.
Is Will canceled still? I don't know.
No, he's good.
Get his name
out. Get my wife's name out your goddamn mouth. But yes, this is not the same exact location it's been at, but this show's been playing for 100 years. Yep.
Perfect.
All right. So we are good to go on inside. And when they do the night shows, Bill, they have like gambling and stuff beforehand. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, they got in the night shows, they got gambling and stuff before the show. All right. I will jump inside too.
done their jobs properly. It'll just take a second. Everybody ready to go out here? It's showtime! We've got a backstage bigger than Texas.
Wake up, you dreamers, and listen to me. The time has come to face the problems of our country. The one question, the supreme question which stands before us today, friends, is vital to the welfare of the Republic. Friends, the all-important question which I propound to you and for which I earnestly seek the answer is this. How are you fixed for soap? I hear no response. I fear I embarrass you. In all honesty, sir, it does look as if you could use a little soap. Your silence distresses me. But seriously, though my message is that of soap, it is also a message of hope. And for today, to meet that great need which is so apparent in you, sir, I have a new soap. I have a wonder soap. Here is the finest cleansing agent ever brought forth by man's scientific ingenuity. The fruit of many weary months of research and experiment in my own laboratory. Use my soap upon your skin, and it will glow like the moon. Your face will shine with the radiance of 1,000 candles. Is that bald spot growing, sir? Use my soap, and the patriarchal locks once more will adorn your brow. Your hair turning gray? Use my soap, and to those silver threads will return the pristine glory of youth. Does your conscience keep you tossing and sleepless in the silent watches of the night? Use my soap and wash those sins away. Say hallelujah. Hallelujah. Now, perhaps this glorious opportunity to purify body and soul should be enough. But today, I'm offering you far more than that. On this day of all days, as an introduction only, I am giving, that's right, friends, giving enormous cash prizes to those upon whose shoulders the goddess of luck has chosen to perch. Cleanliness is next to godliness, but the feel of a good crisp greenback in one's pocket is paradise itself. Now, I'm going to sell you these bars of soap today for 25 cents each. If you wish to purchase my soap alone, and there being any such among you, I will accept your quarter, and you will find it the best two-bit investment you ever made. But if you've got some sporting blood and you want to win one of these little green pieces of paper with the big numbers on them, ranging up to $100, I'll sell you a bar of soap from these I have already wrapped for the ridiculous price of $5, and you will have the privilege of choosing your own package. Now, if you have been watching me as closely as I hope you have, you should find it very simple to choose a package wrapped in real money. And the first person up has the best chance of winning. Now, who's going to be first? Who's going to take a chance on winning $100, $50, or even such small change as a $20 bill, all for $5? Think of it, friends. You land that $100 bill and you make a 2,000% profit on your investment. What? No answer from the great unwashed? You amaze me. I am astounded. But I understand. You want proof. Proof that I'm willing to give you something for nothing in order to prove the miraculous qualities of my soap. Well, very well. So be it. The customer is always right, and I aim to please. So listen carefully. If there's anyone sitting here right now that can just show me a $10 bill, I'll give you a 10 back. Free. For nothing. No, folks, I'm absolutely serious. The first person sitting right here, right now, that just shows me a $10 bill, I don't want to touch it. I just want to peek at it, and I'll give you a 10 as a present.
Yeah, I got one right here.
Oh, very good, sir.
There we go.
There is your 10, and here is mine. Now go ahead, take your dime. You win, I lose, and I ask for no sympathy. I always pay my debts, and I keep my word. I said a 10 for a peek at a 10, and I gave it to you, didn't I? I certainly did. Now remember, friends, the first person up has the best chance of winning that $100 bill. Now who's going to be first?
Expense, you pay for what you get, my friends. Oh. Ere our verses we conclude, we like it known and understood. Though free as air, we're never rude. We're not too bad, we're always good. Sing along with us. Ta-ra-ra, booty-ay, ta-ra-ra, booty-ay. pooptier, not on a pooptier. Take my advice and walk it every morning, kiss it every night. Even when loving, treat him right. For a good man nowadays is hard to find. I have a question. Other thing, but I think we need one more thing. Oh, this will look just darling on you, honey. It'll keep those stage lights right out of your eyes. There you go. Oh, they look awesome. Thank you. Alice, do you have anything else you need in the hole?
I sure do. You stay right there, Poopsie. Have we got a surprise for you? You ready, Teddy?
Once again, folks, the radiant Miss Belle Davenport and the almost talented Squirrel Tooth Alice. Upstairs, heaven waits for you. Upstairs, there's a dream come true. When it comes to loving, nothing compares to going upstairs.
I hear you've been awfully good, doing what a good boy should. So put away your worries and cares, your boring day-to-day affairs. 'Cause you and me, yes, we upstairs. Alice, call me Alice. When it comes to love, and I got away. Alice,
Squirrel Tooth Alice. When all your skies are cloudy and gray, she'll make them all go away. What do you say?
each step leads you closer to a paradise made just for you. So douse the light and say goodnight.
Rally around and say your prayers. 'Cause you and Squirrel Tooth Alice are going upstairs.
Yes, you and me, yes, we, sir, are going upstairs. You know what, Poopsie? I don't want to tire you out with a bunch of stairs. I want you to keep up with me. Stand up, follow me. I'm going to show you something over here instead. Right this way, sugar.
Well, we'll give them some privacy. Teddy, can you help me out with something over here, please? Now, who was it who came here with Poopsie? Raise your hand, don't be shy. Oh, let's give a round of applause to this brave and forgiving soul. Well, I never. Was that it?
That was it? He couldn't stop thinking about his sweetheart, so I'm sending him back.
Oh, he really is a good man. Come here, honey, let me help you out with those clothes. Face me, don't be shy. Okay, I'm gonna help you back to your seat, but first, you're all wondering, what's your name?
Leroy.
Leroy. Let's give a round of applause to Leroy for being a good man and a
Get themselves shot. Frank, the greatest kindness I can show such people is to force them to get out of Skagway and take the first ship south. And there are those in this town that have the gall to say that I am just a crook. Frank Reed and his boys. Frank Reed and his committee of 101. You know, there's one thing everyone has in common here in Skagway. Greed. Greed's what brought them here, greed's what keeps them here, and greed eventually sends them home broke. Fortunately, there are any number of services that my associates and I provide whereby a man may be hastily relieved of the terrible burden of all his loot. Like reliable packers, where a man can have his gear reliably packed up and over the White Pass for him, then can reliably count on its disappearance. But mostly there's drinking, gambling, poker, blackjack, faro, roulette, craps, money, the list goes on. Even the shell game. 3 unassuming walnut shells and 1 innocent pea. The oldest flim-flam in the world, and the suckers still fall for it every time. Now, when a man has lost most of his money, someone will suggest to him that he go over to Dominion Telegraph and wire home for more. For $5, a man can send a message anywhere in the world, and for just another $5, that man can receive the reply. Now, if they knew anything about Skagway, they might become suspicious of that telegraph company. Suspicious enough to follow that grand and glorious cable out the back of the office, down over the bank, and into the Lynn Canal where it ends just past the dock. Now, when a man has really lost everything and the money he's sent for doesn't arrive, then inevitably someone else will say to him, son, now you go on over to Jeff Smith's parlor and you ask for Jefferson Smith himself. You tell him what happened to you and you tell him you want to go home. And I personally guarantee he'll help you out. So it happens, when that gentleman shows up here, I personally buy him a ticket home. Now, it doesn't occur to that man that that ticket was purchased with his own lost and squandered funds. He'll probably never gamble again, and he'll have me to thank for that. Well, I've saved him a lot of money. But more importantly, when he gets on that ship and he leaves Skagway heading south, he leaves our town with two things. He leaves Skagway with his life, for heaven's sake. And he leaves Skagway with a soft spot in his heart for Jefferson Smith.
Hi, Leroy. They may or may not be a fence, but I don't care. Here's a move I've been working on. You see, I'm sort of independent. I'm my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. Any takers? Anyone? No? Oh well. 2, 3, 4. I don't care. I don't care what they may think of me. I'm happy, go lucky, men say that I'm lucky, so jolly and carefree. I don't care if I do get the mean and stony stare. It's your last chance, boys. If I'm never successful, it won't be distressful, 'cause I don't everybody care.
Well, in no time, a lynch mob had formed. Started combing the streets for Fay. McGrath was dead, and Rowan, poor Rowan, he lay up in Doc Moore's office, mortally wounded, next to his wife, who had just given birth to Skagway's very first child. When that man died, when that new young father died, the thirst for blood in that mob hit a peak. They wanted to hang John Fay right then and there and ask what happened second. Mob rule. Well, there's not going to be any mob rule in Skagway, not while I'm around. I can still see that mob of blood-sucking leeches standing outside of Clancy's saloon right now, howling for blood. And because I had John Fay in my protective custody, they wanted me almost as bad. They had brought 2 nooses. I had to move fast just to save my own neck. So I grabbed my hat off my head, I shoved it under Fay's face, and I said, "Listen here, you fat slime. You put every penny you've got into this hat right now, or you're a dead man." Then, hat in hand, I stepped out onto that boardwalk and I faced that mob alone. I've got 50 armed men inside here ready to pick off the first one of you murderers that makes a move for that door. If you think another killing is going to solve the problems that wife and child are going to have over the next few months, you're wrong. While you idiots have been out here collecting nooses, the decent folk of Skagway have been inside collecting money for that widow and her baby. You? Oh, yeah, you. You've been the loudest-mouthed one of this bunch. Why don't you do something meaningful for that widow and her fatherless child and put some money in the hat? Even a dime will do. You still have that dime, right? Oh, excellent. Well, thank you. Your kindness and generosity will be appreciated by that child. I'm sure. I passed my hat all around that lynch mob, and the thirst for blood went right out of them. They got very generous, as a matter of fact, just like moneybags here. I collected over $400 for Rowan's widow right then and there. John Fay managed to escape certain death, and even I came out ahead. The newspaper said that I was an outspoken enemy of mob rule and a friend of destitute widows. Order. Now that's the kind of thing I do for Skagway. Well, these newcomers who think they have a place here, they are trying to force mob rule on our town. But I am willing to stand arm in arm with all of you brave men and women against this committee of 101, even at the risk of our own lives. And that entire room full of people jumped to their feet and they cheered me. They stood up and cheered. That's when I realized I hold this town in the palm of my hand, and I can do with it whatever I want. And nobody, leastwise not some vigilance committee, can stop me. I boss this town. When the committee of 101 saw my support, they folded like a busted hand.
What is this? It's the can-can. What? Who told Teddy to play the can-can? We can't can-can. Yes, we can. Can. Can-can, can you dance the can-can? Come and be a hand. Hands, will you, won't you? What you should do, would you dance the can-can? Swing us for the can-can. It's Skagway, not Spokane. But luck, who knows, might even catch a man. La la! Whee! Dun 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 dun. Woo! Hi! Oh, Alice! Woo! 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 Double jump! Heel toe! Look at me! Nice, Alice. Watch this. Ah! Hi, Leroy. Come on, Alice. La 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 la. Whoa, wait, Alice. Ha ha. They love it. Surprise! Wait! I love this. You were right. It's so easy. Hold on a second.
Alice, what are you doing?
You have got to try this.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am serious. If I can do this, anybody can do this. Now, I know we've got some of you out here who are still alive and kicking. Who here's a kicker? All right. Gentlemen, anybody have a feisty lady with them who's good at getting her legs in the air? Point her out to me! Ladies, anybody have a gentleman with them who can still get it up? Don't be filthy. I'm talking about legs. If your man's got some life left in him, send him my way.
This'll be fine.
Hey there. I can't afford to be dance. Oh, without a joke, he can't dance. Sing about Well, that was just fantastic. What do you think? Not too shabby, eh? All right, Belle, let's bring it home.
Time for the big finish, fellas.
Frank Reed and that damn committee. They've got 500 men down on Juneau Company Wharf, and they're in the middle of another one of their meetings. They're down there trying to decide what to do about me. Well, hell, they're armed to the teeth. I think they've already decided. But you know what? I decide. And I have decided to put a stop to their whining, their sniveling, and their damn secret meetings. And I'm going to put a stop to their mob rule. If Frank Reed thinks he can take this town away from me, not while I live.
Jefferson Randolph. The precious gold of the hills and streams, the brilliant stars in the northern sky, the bear, the dipper, and shining high, the great North Star with its steady light, o'er land and sea, a beacon bright. Alaska's flag to Alaskans dear, the simple flag of the last frontier.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You have just witnessed the 43rd performance of the 101st season of the Days of 98 show here in Eagles Hall. And in all that time, we have learned a few things. Mostly, we've learned what it's like to con people and take their money.
But we've also learned that we wouldn't have lasted 101 years without you. So please help us continue to share our history for another 101 years by leaving a positive review of the Days of 98 show online. And if you have any ideas for us, please contact us directly. We'd love to hear from you.
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your time here in Skagway.
All right, so you should have just seen some clips from the Days of 1898 show, which tell the story of Soapy Smith and, in essence, Skagway. Scott and Bill are back with me. They ran up ahead because both of them got to go potty, but the Klondike Brewing Company, which is where we're headed now, yes, they are you won't understand this unless you watch Scott's video the other day. They're a Pokemon card brewing company, meaning they can only serve you so many drinks. So, I have not had anything to drink today. I know. Some people are like, you're an alcoholic, I haven't had anything to drink today. But Alaska has some weird laws saying you can only have 36 ounces of beer where it's brewed every single day. It's kind of weird, kind of screwy, kind of stupid, but also entirely true. So, saw the Days of 98 show. I've probably seen that show. I've seen 7 different seasons of it. 8 different seasons of it, if I'm being technical now. Because I saw it for 5 years when I worked on ships, and I've seen it for the last 3 years. I've seen the Days of 98 show. They bring in casts from all over the country. They come to Alaska just for the season to do it. They've got a couple casts that rotate throughout the day. But it's always quite an interesting time. So I'm going to get to Bill and Scott's opinion. I'll throw a mic on each of them, give you their opinion, but you saw some clips, so you can kind of make your own opinion. And see you at the Klondike Brewing Company. Open for another 28 minutes. See you there. On our way to the Klondike Brewing Company. This is actually, you're going to have a good laugh. If you remember, we were just seeing the Days of 98 show, and you saw the inside of Jefferson Smith's parlor. Well, this is the actual Jefferson Smith's parlor, and it's a museum. The Klondike Gold Rush National Park. Unfortunately, it opens tomorrow. So you're not going to see that right now. Yeah, that's the original place. But we're coming over to Klondike Brewing Company, which supposedly closes at 4 p.m. It is currently 3:34 p.m. So we're going to try and get a pint or so in before they close for some private event. Thanks to Mr. Scott for letting us know.
Thank you.
We don't get to live here unless
So,
we show up.
close today, 4 p.m. for a private event. Don't fear. So the beers at the following location. Okay. We're going to have one beer here, and then I know they're closing at 4. So let's jump in and we're good. All right, so I got Chichaco, Scott.
We found each other.
Chichaco. You know what that means, right?
Right.
That was in the show like 4 times.
Oh, Chichaco. Yeah.
Chichaco.
Chichaco.
All right, now Scott, I took you away from your drinking here to go see that show. Thoughts on the show?
So worth it. I am so glad that I went to the the Days of 98 show.
Days of 98
Yeah,
show.
I literally ran there. I'm so glad I did. So,
Well,
really.
the bigger girl in that show, right?
Mm-hmm.
She looks just like Caitlin. So Bill's having some
Flashbacks.
flashbacks.
That's why he's in his feels right now.
Flash forwards. Okay. Bill, take a mic. Just tell everyone your thoughts on the Days of 98 show. I already did.
What would you do for a Klondike beer?
No. We're getting Klondike beers.
Oh.
But we're talking about the Days of 98 show. There's been clips that were in before this. We walk by the parlor. Let them know your thoughts on the show.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent show. It was $30 a person, roughly. A little bit cheaper for daytime as opposed to the dinner show. Evidently, the later night, I don't know if it's a dinner show, but the nighttime show, they have more people in it.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. If you read the actual whole thing, we only had a cast of 4 people, but evidently there's normally a cast of like 12.
No, they rotate.
Oh, that's not what it said.
It's not normally a cast of 12 that I know.
Well,
I've never seen the nighttime show because my ship always leaves before the nighttime show.
no, fair enough.
I mean, I've just never seen the nighttime show.
But it was good. It was very, very good. So
And I think the thing is that
I think they need a gunfight at the end.
The gunfight used to happen. Okay, they used to have another guy.
Yeah, I know. The guy died a long time ago, like in the late 90s, 1890s. There was a gunfight. That's how he died.
No, they used to have an explosive charge over the door.
Oh.
When the guy went out, they would blow up a gun. Well, basically, it was a shotgun shell that would explode over the door, and they got rid of that after COVID.
Oh, okay.
Why? I don't know. But essentially, they used to have an actual shotgun shell that would go off when he slammed the door, and
That's
now
pretty
they
cool.
just like bang 2 books together.
Maybe they forgot.
2 books.
No, I asked them like 2 years ago. Like they said, they had to remove it for some reason, fire code or some bullshit like that.
National Park.
Maybe we'll go back and check out. That is an Eagles Lodge. So we had to come over here.
It's hidden in the back of the place. That's a private member's lodge. You're not a member of an Eagles Lodge.
I'm a Moose member.
Oh, that's great for you. You're not an Eagle.
Yeah, but the Ketchikan Eagle one lets you come in for a day.
The Ketchikan one's different, though. They're also the public restrooms in Ketchikan.
No.
Yeah.
Well, guess what we got coming now? Shots.
What would you do for a Klondike beer?
What would you do for a Klondike beer? Bill, what would you do for a Klondike beer?
I got a dime.
Coming in, I've got some flights ready.
She's
for
got
us.
some flights.
Where are we flying to?
All right.
I don't know.
Here is our brewer's flight here. And then right next to it,
This has a club.
sure does. That's my cheat sheet here.
That's where they know where to
and
start.
then this is the Sourman's flight, but we've got a substitution in there.
All right.
So to walk you through the brewer's flight, starting on the side with the club, that's going to be how it appears on the menu. So this is our Klondike Original. That's the alternative lager. Second is our Sluicehead Czech Pilsner. Third is the Chichaco Amber Ale. And last is the 40 Mile Black Lager. Over here we've got the Klondike Original again. In the middle, this is our Dewey Dry Hop. And then on the end is the Whipsaw, which is a spruce tip ale. Awesome.
All right.
Cheers, gentlemen. Let me know if there's anything else
All
I
right.
can get for you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to go with Dudley Do-Right's Whipsaw beer.
Oh, it's good.
Take a sip, pass it around.
Well, I've already tried it, but
Doesn't
I'll
matter.
try it again. I like it. It's very hoppy.
Yeah, Scott hasn't printed the other brewery
When I
here.
say, Scott,
Well,
do or do not. There is no try.
that is right.
Go ahead. Do
Very
not.
sprucey.
There is no try. Do.
Right, that is.
Right, that is.
All right, so we're working
Not
backwards.
too hoppy. Very sour finish, in my opinion.
It is a sour finish.
It's not just the hops.
Sprucey.
Sprucey.
Sprucey, yeah.
So, Bill,
Sprucey
Bill,
McSprucey.
while we're drinking, now that we started drinking, would you like to tell me why you're the first female president of the United States of America?
I don't think I am. I think you met her the other night.
I did.
Is there another video that you can show?
Oh, yeah.
You can link to it in this.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
The fart video.
The thumbnail.
For the fart video?
Or something.
Oh, you think
the comments?
Bill thinks that I am sophisticated enough at YouTube to remember to do that.
Yeah, well, just look for another video. What do you call it?
It's the fart video, farting around Juneau.
Yeah. Farting around Juneau. Yeah, look for that video and you'll meet the new president of the...
No, not the new president. The first female
for the
president.
last 3 terms, I think.
3 terms?
3 terms.
3 terms.
God damn.
That's what she said, I think.
We couldn't even abort her if we wanted to now.
Yeah.
Wow, okay,
You
so...
think she'll get reelected?
I mean, did you say elected or selected?
I don't know how it works in her mind.
I mean, she said they fingerprint the felons.
She did say that. She did say that.
And
Richard, have you ever heard that people have their own truths? That was her truth.
Yeah.
And she believed it to be true.
But you know what? She also thinks that PBR is a good beer. That's the craziest statement she made. I believe the president thing. I'm not going to lie. I believe she's the first female president. The real thing is, she is in her own mind thinking that Pabst Blue Ribbon is a good beer.
Well,
That's the craziest thing she said, isn't it?
Richard, it drinks like water.
Yeah. It drinks like Canadian water. It's water with free healthcare, eh? It's basically the Bud Light of Canada, eh?
Yeah, but it's taxed at like 40%.
Ooh, burns going down a little bit.
You like that one?
No, it's another beer.
What's this one? This is the Sprucey Goosey? Or?
Yeah.
That was the spruce.
Oh, well, I didn't get to try it. What was the first one?
Doesn't matter, it's gone. Should catch up and pay less attention.
Oh, no, this is the second one.
Oh, that's the second one?
That's the second one. This is the first one. This is the second one.
What is it?
I don't know.
Alcohol.
This one's the original, though.
Here. Try it, Scott. You know what we gotta do now?
Original best.
The original's good.
All right.
I just wanted to give you a heads up before you're gonna go.
What's that one?
The original.
The OG?
Yeah, the OG. Correct.
That's the amber. That's Chichaco
Amber's
amber.
good.
What's that one?
Or,
The stout.
Stout.
Ooh, I don't really love stouts.
I hate
Do you like that stout, Bill?
The stout's good.
Okay. What's yours?
No, it's Bill's, not mine.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's
I like
Bill's.
original best. I think this is also original. I think this is the same exact.
Try.
Same,
No? Different?
Same, different.
Actually, I like this one the best. I don't know if this
Not same.
It's not the same. Not
All right,
the
so
same, but I like this one the best.
Scott, do you like this one? Just taste it. I'm gonna gift you that one.
The amber is also really good.
You gifted to me before
I've
I
already decided to
say I
steal
like
that
it.
one.
I've been
Try
gifted
it.
the stout. Is that
And you can take that one too. You like those two?
okay? Yeah. Thank
I've slammed the rest of these.
Oh, this is the. I think this is the. I had this before. That's how I know.
you. This is a very light stout. It's very, very good.
I want to take a little
If you're
sip.
gonna try a stout, I think that's the one for you to try.
Stouts all smell like coffee to me.
They're meant to.
Are they made
Some
of
kind of
coffee?
Pilsner. This has got to be this one.
They're not made of coffee, but they.
Are they made of coffee beans?
It depends on the stout. I've had some that are.
Same, different.
Same, but different. But still same, but different, but still same.
You should be
That's a
getting,
Pilsner.
hints of caramel. Inside.
That's a Pilsner.
What? That's a Pilsner?
That's the. I think that's the Sluicehead Pilsner.
Are you a fan of that one?
That's okay.
Doesn't matter. It's yours anyway.
Okay. Same
And
thing,
then
different.
last but not least, did you try the amber?
I did. I've tried it before. It's actually really good.
Better than Alaskan?
No, it's not better than Alaskan. I knew you were going to ask me that. It's not.
Nope, it's not better than
It's
Alaskan.
not. But it's okay. It's
Alaskan amber is still my favorite amber, but I still think that weird one that they made, what was it called again? We had it yesterday.
Oh yeah, the what was the name
Endless
of that
Summer
one?
or something like that?
Wild Wilderness.
Wilderness.
Wildness. Yes, wildness.
And you see, what's weird is they've got German malt and they've got Minnesota malt, eh?
Minnesota.
Minnesota malt. That one's
Minnesota.
That one's from Minnesota, the Mall of America.
A Minnesota.
Expertly malt knife. But Klondike beer. Quite an interesting stop. And we got our beers. Now we're going to go over maybe the Skagway Brewing Company and the ice cream cone place and some other stuff like that to close out our day. Scott missed some of the day, Bill missed some of the day, but guess what? You didn't miss some of the day here in Skagway.
Right, so I'm going to show you on Richard's video why the Klondike Brewing Company is my favorite. I mean, besides the vibes and the bartenders that are amazing in this place, I mean, this is my second time back, but I'm going to show you the #1 favorite thing of why I love the Klondike Brewing Company. All right, so come on.
One of those.
Hello, hello. I'm gonna take you out here. You guys are, I hope you guys are ready for this. All right, you guys can see this on my channel, but this is the reason why I will come to the Skagway Brewing Company. Come on up and come on out. All right, I'll close that back when we come out. All right, let's go up. 21 and only, up on the deck. All right, come on up with me, assuming that you're 21 and over. Let's go. Watch this. Watch this as we turn the corner. I'm gonna do this. Watch. Ooh. Holy Alaska. I mean, okay, so you have the White Pass train coming in here. You have the outlooks of Alaska here. You can see our cruise ship out in the distance. You have the mountains with the snow on top. I mean, holy Alaska. One of my favorite reasons why I like to come to the Klondike Brewing Company. I've been here a ton of times, and you know, I usually take some kind of selfie like this. You can see it on my channel. I took everybody up here, but I stole Richard's little DJI because I wanted to show you this view. I mean, this is, I mean, let me just show you one more time. Let me just, I mean, come on. Come on, come on. How beautiful and picturesque. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, all right, come on back with me. We'll return, and I think we're gonna end up going to another brewery or somewhere, so, you know, follow along. But I just wanted to share that with you. One of my favorite parts in the highlights of the Klondike Brewing Company, so you're welcome.
I go to the pisser, and I come back from the pisser, and there's this small Asian here, okay? His name is Scott. You may be familiar with him from other videos, such as Scott Drinks the Bar with Richard. Scott gets really drunk with Richard. Scott continues with Richard. Scott drinks way too much and passes out every night before he does anything with Richard. And what does this boy come back? He goes, "Hey Rich, got you a secret beer. It's not normally on the menu." When an Asian person gives you a secret beer, then you have to ask him the name of the beer. "Hey Scott, you got me a secret beer that's not on the menu because they don't like the name." What did the small Asian man offer me when I got back from the bathroom?
I offered you a hoppy ending.
A what?
A hoppy ending.
Let's do it, baby. Oh.
Oh, not that hoppy. That hoppy.
Happy or hoppy?
Hoppy. Happy's later.
I don't have any beer to toast with you. Here, you take. Let me taste.
I already tasted it. I got a full pour before.
Oh, you had a full pour of hoppy ending?
Yeah, that's how much I liked it.
So you liked Alaska so much that you got a hoppy ending.
I did. Couldn't find it on the ship, so I got it here.
I think we got to go get some lettuce, don't we?
Maybe.
It's like a little lettuce.
I could do a little lettuce. I could do a
We
lot.
need to show people lettuce, don't we?
We do. I'm down.
Devil's lettuce. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go check that out in a minute. But we got another brewery, lettuce, ice cream. I'll hit the ice cream before the ice cream closes, because the ice cream always closes on me and it's not cool.
Is there real pizza here? I heard there's pizza.
There is pizza at the very end of the street.
You kind of missed out. We did pizza earlier when you were running off to Dewey Baby Lake.
We didn't really have pizza.
I mean, we had all the basic ingredients of pizza.
We had cheesy garlic.
We had cheesy garlic bread
Cheesy garlic.
with marinara sauce. Put those ingredients together, Scott. What do we actually have?
Well, is it better than the tomato soup from the main dining room?
Oh, we got ravioli. We got ravioli in the main dining room tonight. We got a magic show.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we got.
Oh boy.
But we'll see you wherever we wind up next in Old Skagway.
Skagway.
Scott, I have a problem.
What?
Everyone else finished their beer, and I've been yapping and doing things like that, so I can't finish my beer. Oh fuck! You can't say again because I can't get another one here.
No.
Ready?
Chug. That was too easy for you.
What?
That was too easy for you.
It was a spa girl. Yes, it was. You understand that joke, don't you?
Yes, I understand. I wouldn't be laughing if I didn't understand the joke. Well, maybe I would. I don't know.
What?
Is there Wi-Fi here?
We don't
A wife?
Wi-Fi.
No, your wife is coming with you next cruise. If she can afford the flight. All right, so Scott wants some lettuce, doesn't he?
I do.
Especially because we're cruising tomorrow. Tomorrow's essentially sea day.
It is.
So we're going to the Remedy. The Remedy. This is the day of our. Hey, look, this has got to be. I mean, Denver has some too. This has got to be the one of the prettier lettuce shops in the world. The problem is Scott is an irresponsible human being and doesn't carry cash with him, does he? So
I forgot.
Say that again.
I forgot.
I was hoping you didn't put the O in there.
I forgot. I forgot.
I was calling something else, but Scott,
Yes.
I'm not gay. But you know what?
What?
You pay me back later.
I pay you back. Oh,
$20.
I pay you back later.
Happy ending?
Hoppy ending.
Hoppy ending.
Hoppy ending.
Same video. Let's go.
Same video.
All right, now I'm outside the lettuce shop, and there's a rock. I'm not even doing the lettuce. It says, turn me over on the rock. Okay? And who am I to not listen to a rock? It literally says, turn me over. Hey, guys. You know No Pants here. Am I going to turn the damn rock over? Hell yeah, I am. Okay. You just took orders from a rock. Are you still? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I turned it back over. So the next person can do it. I'm going to have Scott do it when he comes outside. All right, Scott. You know, I'm accused of sometimes people trying to control me, take orders from me. But there's a rock. I want you to do something. Go to the rock.
Okay.
That's fine. We'll get your bag. No, it's the other way. What's it say?
Turn me over.
Okay.
No, I'm not. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. But you just took orders from a rock. Are you stoned?
Turn it back over so other people can see the joy.
Turn me over. Same, different. Same, different.
That's a pretty funny rock, isn't it?
Yes. Well, let's go this way first.
This way. This way?
Yes, because I forgot about
Okay, no, we're not saying that out loud. We're going to go have some lettuce.
I'm going to go have some lettuce.
I don't have lettuce. I'm not a lettuce eater. I'm salad intolerant.
You are salad intolerant. Salad.
You ever seen me eat a salad?
No.
Just checking. But
Just checking.
we're going to go to Skagway Brewing Company next.
We are.
But we're going to take the lettuce bypass there.
Okay.
So let us take it now.
Let us take it now.
See you there. All right, so next up, the Skagway Brewing Company. It says established in 1897. I'll tell you what's nice about this place. No Pokemon card. No limit because they have a full food license. So you don't have to worry about a limit on the amount of alcohol that you can have at the Skagway Brewing Company. So we're going to go up. I think my buddy Bill, he's already upstairs. Oh, there you are. All right. So we're going to go to Skagway Brewing Company, and we'll see you up there. All right, so we're at Skagway Brewing Company. We got a sampler. I remember the chili being amazing here. And Bill found, what was it that you found? I don't have a second mic. You supposedly found king crab? Is that?
It's supposedly golden king crab.
Golden king crab, which doesn't have the spinies on it, right? Isn't that?
Yeah, it's in theory it's
Harder to find?
Harder to find, sweeter than red king crab. Overall, people would
And
say
you had that, and
it is the gold standard.
And you had that in Ketchikan last year, right? The
Yeah,
gold one, and you
it's
paid
grab and go, but they
$200.
shipped it cold, and it was like $200. Now that might have just been a bad season.
Look for you for 2 days.
Oh.
I've felt guilty the whole time.
No, we're good. No, we're good. We're good. You good? Yeah, no, we're good. No, it's good. No, we're good. That's fine. We're good. All right. I just had a random $10 thrown on the table, Bill. So here's the funny thing.
Yeah, show a 10, get a 10.
Show a 10, get a 10. Hey, look, that happened.
Yeah, thank you.
Made my 10 cents.
Thank you. $10.
No, that was someone paying me back. They had to run in Icy Strait. He had to run in Icy Strait to bring some food back to the ship.
For the crew.
Yeah, and then I bought his beer because he didn't want.
Thinks he is crew.
Yeah, but let's go back to the beers. We've got the Spruce Tip Blonde. I'll let you try it because I'm going to chug them after you try it.
Right.
So Bill wants to decide which one he's going to get.
You know which one's which?
Yeah, I'm going to talk you through them. She told me. That's the Spruce Tip Blonde.
Spruce Tip Blonde. I like that one.
Okay, then we got the Chilcoot Trail IPA.
Not as much.
The Red Star Amber. I don't even know why other companies try and make amber beer in Alaska. I'm sorry. I remember it being good. No? And last but not least, the Porter.
Tastes like a coffee stout.
Okay, might be. That's
If I was going to get one, it would be this one, but I don't really like any of them. So.
Okay. Let me try them real quick. I'm not going to slam them. I'm going to leave them for Scott. Spruce Tip Blonde, I agree. That one's good. IPA, I don't like IPAs unless they're triples. The Amber's okay. I'm not looking forward to the stout. Okay. Yeah.
They supposedly have a salty siren lager.
Lager?
Yeah, they're good.
Salty Siren Lager.
Lager.
But we're gonna get the chili, and we're gonna see if Bill really got golden king crab. It does say golden king crab on the menu, so it shouldn't be red. It should be golden, right? Or is there a difference? Or
You can tell by the spininess.
the spininess?
Yeah.
Because you had red yesterday. I mean, and compared to Alaska, I mean, the crab is significantly more expensive outside of Alaska, correct?
Depends on what it is.
If you're going to compare the same thing they're charging like $70 a pound for here, what would that cost you in New York or Miami? Or
So the thing is, like king crab, like you're getting Alaskan king crab up here, so you know it's actually from Alaska. King crab is actually kind of hard to find in other places. You're usually going to find snow crab.
oh, so it's kind of like Florida. They have the Florida lobster versus the Maine lobster.
And honestly, snow crab from cold water is still better, in my opinion. Florida crab is it's okay,
It's not the most succulent lobster you've ever had in your life.
Snow crab is pretty sweet though. Like I do enjoy snow crab. It's just if you have a choice to get king crab,
Then you don't be crabby about it, and you get your king crab.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. All right, so Scott is back from his lettuce walk. And I got a pickle and some chili. And Bill has some crab legs. We're going to see how they are right now.
Face doesn't look too.
Pretty good?
Yeah, they're good.
Was yesterday's better?
Too early to tell.
Too early to tell.
Too early in the leg to tell.
Too early in the leg to tell. Oh. Well, that was a crunchy crunch. Too early to tell. We'll have to get his thoughts in a little bit. See if yesterday at Hangar at the Wharf in Juneau was better. When he's got a zipper here. He's got to use the zipper here. Uh-oh. We'll have to find out soon. The chili's good, and the pickle. In Scott's own words, girthy. And in my words, juicy. All right, so we are an hour before all aboard. Fortunately, it seems like Conan Company, still with a K, is still open. This is the place I was talking about earlier. Pretty much when their line goes away, they close. Bill went to the bathroom, asked me to get him some butter pecan, if I can. That's the place we didn't get to go to last time. One of my favorite little stops in Alaska. Again, once their line goes away, they just kind of close the door. So, Cone and Company. They're using a Dryer's ice cream, but they have a whole bunch of different things. I might show you another place on the way back, but they've got a whole bunch of different ice cream scoops historically. There's another place in Skagway that's got a different type of scoop. I guess that's the right way to put it there. It's a poop scoop. I'll show you on the way. But we'll talk about what ice cream we get first. All right, so we're walking back to the ship. I really hope Scott makes it back, but you know, life's life. Sometimes Scott's got to fly in a little puddle jumper. Medicine catch again. But how's the ice cream, Bill? Talk loud.
Cold.
How's the flavor of it?
Butter pecan.
Butter pecan, like the actual flavor of the flavor. Good?
Delicious.
Yeah?
Very creamy. It's supposedly Tillamook.
So, this is Richard and Bill. Actually, no, we're not closing it up yet. I was going to close it up, and then I realized I want to show you a couple more things. So let's not close it up.
Pantheon?
No, I want to show them at least the inside. We're not going inside, but I want to show them the inside of the Red Onion. Just because I always show that in the videos because I think the story is great. We're not going to actually eat there. We're just going to peek in the window, and I'm going to show you something in the Red Onion. Then we'll walk through. Yeah.
Brothels are like onions. They have layers.
Well, they have floors.
Layers.
Layers. I mean, the brothel was upstairs, the bar was downstairs.
Not everyone likes onions, and just like not everyone likes brothels.
Everyone seems to like Carolina's.
I wouldn't know. I never went.
I know you didn't.
No interest.
Oh, come on. Now that you've seen a picture of it, it's not that scary.
Yeah, I saw a picture of it. It looked like a shithole.
That's the point. That's the point, Bill. But we'll see you.
You want to learn how to speak English?
No, because this looks like the place from Up. It looks like there's a small little house that was there that no one could develop in. Right? I don't know about that. See you at the Red Onion. Then we'll close it up on the walk back to the ship. All right, so for our last official stop, I think we're gonna go have a beer here at the Red Onion Saloon. And here's kind of a funny thing. I learned this years and years and years ago. In the 80s, someone bought the Red Onion Saloon in the 80s, and their family said to them, if they buy this place, they won't have a pot to piss in. Well, because of that, there's the world's largest collection of bedpans that's on display. Because then the owner here will always have a pot to piss in. But I think, since we got a sea day tomorrow, I'm gonna have one more beer that's not a carnival beer before we get moving out of here. So I'm gonna grab an Alaskan Amber, chug it right here. Unless they got, oh, they do. Oh, they have wildness here. Uh-oh. If you haven't watched Scott's vlog yesterday, they have wildness on tap here, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to get myself a wildness. That's the Alaskan beer I actually like better than Amber. And we'll wrap things up after that. All right, so Bill says this actually wildness. This is Alaskan Brewing Company's latest beer. Came out in March of 2024. I agree. It's strangely better in Juneau. Don't know why. Could also be, you've done Cicerone certification before, right? Their system might not be clean. Kind of tastes a little skunked. What? I'm serious. See, here's the thing. We don't take money from no one. Talk about me. It's a much better beer. Now, either it's gone bad in the keg, which is unlikely because it's only been a month ago, or their system's skunked here. Just saying. But yeah, there's all the piss pots behind my head. Because if you buy this place, the person who bought it in the 80s wouldn't have a pot to piss in. So there's piss pots all over. Cool little fun fact. I am in the Red Onion Saloon in Skagway. And yeah, they got beer. Yeah, they got food. But you know what they also have? They have the world's largest collection of bedpans. And you'll see them right behind me. Right up there, the world's largest collection of bedpans. And you might say, hey Rich, why do they have the world's largest collection of bedpans? Well, because the person who bought this bought it in a state of disrepair. And their whole family said that if you buy the Red Onion Saloon, you're never gonna make money. And you're gonna make so much of a loss that you won't even have a pot to piss in. Well, humorously, this is the largest collection of piss pots on display in the world. I didn't even know there's any other collections of piss pots. But yeah, I guess the owner does have a pot to piss in now, because except right at the end of the day, this place is slammed full time in Skagway. Red Onion Saloon, a pot to piss in they are. All right, so as we're walking by the train depot, which for some reason has an ad for Fruit of the Loom on the front of it, you notice that? Someone has advertised Fruit of the Loom on the train. Why? I don't know. I think that about gives a wrap to our day here in Skagway. That's the what they used to clear the snow. That's the train snow plow back in the day. Yep, White Pass and Yukon Route Railroad. We've even got fake Lewis and Clark. That's not fake. I mean, maybe it's fake Lewis and Clark. I didn't call them fake Lewis and Clark. Let's see who these guys are. And for some reason, that ship, literally it says, "We love Alaska" on the front of it. I think that's Holland America. We've got the Skagway Centennial Statue, 1897. We're gonna take a walk back to our dock, and we're gonna go back a different way than we came. Over the rivers and through the woods, away from the trains we go. I did do the train before. I did the ultimate train before, where we went all the way up to Canada and back. This is what to do if you don't want to do the train. It's kind of the rest of the town, the cool stuff to do, and that's it. So, coming to you from the White Pass and Yukon Route Depot, with mountains behind me, and even more behind that, we've got a cruise ship, and another cruise ship, and another cruise ship, and on the back of those cruise ships, you got whales. I know, we've exposition, beginning, middle, and end. This is Richard from No Pants Profits. Walking over the train tracks that I know there's no more trains going on nowadays. But again, it's Richard from No Pants Profits, reminding you that when you wear no pants and you're in Skagway, Alaska, and look, I have been wearing all day, no jacket, I forgot my jacket, shorts, and Hawaiian shirt. When you wear no pants in Skagway, Alaska, there's only one thing you got left to lose. And that, my friends, is your shirt. Have a great one, and I'll see you in another Alaskan port, or who even knows, could be floating next to a glacier soon. Stay tuned. Have a great one, and don't lose your shirt. Bye!